How's everybody doing? I was up late at night, so I figured I might as well do a live. I don't know how many of you guys are up. And okay, I got a mouse. Okay. Alright, where is my mousey thing here? Okay, it was working. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm here. I'm gonna grab a couple energies, I guess, since we're here. That I've been doing so many. I've been taping so many videos. So many. I decided I'm going to do a live. Maybe let's see what happens at 3 o'clock in the morning, which I am here at 3 o'clock in the morning. I know my audience usually at 7 o'clock in the morning, but it is what it is. I've been having unique hours these days. Very unique hours, and a lot of time here. Maybe my sketchbook could do this. All right. Maybe I could control this thing over here. Oh, yes. I'm going to use my sketchbook for my mouse for the computer. That's what I'll do. But I'm going to tape this live, and if you guys miss it, it's okay. I get it. People have lives. They have lives. They have all kinds of stuff. And it's okay. But I'm going to start pulling some energy that I've been feeling. And probably try to take myself to bed at some point. Because it is awfully late. And I was up drawing, of course. I'm always drawing. But I guess I've been trying to investigate on why people. Oh, hi, how are you? Oh, you're up today. Look at that. Yeah, I was taping a lot. I've been doing a lot of taping sessions and stuff, and I guess I got popular. But I'm good. And sometimes I sleep irregular hours. All right, so your company is going to Italy tour. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see. Oh, wow. So you're from Italy. That's exciting. That is really exciting. You know what? I'll pull from my new deck, the House of Dragon cards. Oh, you're from India. Okay. And you're going to go to Italy. Okay. That would be exciting. I haven't never left America yet. And apparently people got beef on me. I was listening to my favorite tarot card readers, and my life has become a spectacle ever since I walked away from somebody. There's a lot going on through under the scenes. Go figure. And they sense my energy. Laugh out loud. But I'm gonna pull some from the House of Dragon, because how my ancestors are dragons, so why not? I got this nice book of dragon cards. They seem to have a lot of strength. Oh, we got the Ace of Crowns. All right, I'm gonna put this here. Got the Ace of Crowns. Then we'll see what the dragons say, or Dragon Council, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I've been listening to these narcissist videos, and man, I think people are having love problems because of these narcissists. All right, you got the Ten of Blades and the Two of Crowns. We'll pull three from the the expensive ones that are supercharged. I like to call these my supercharged cards. Oh, okay. I thought you said something else. I didn't think I'd get anybody 3 in the morning. Well, thank you for being in the chat. I was like, you know what? I'm already up. Mine as well. And before I got popular and my numbers started going, I don't know. I didn't expect all this. There's a lot of work in social media. Plus, when you have a job, I got a whole job on top of trying to get to this. All right, I'm going to get to the crowns here because these cards are a little bit different. All right, where's crowns at? There's the blades. Okay, we'll start with the blades. And I was watching these some of these. Oh my God! Now someone from Snapchat is trying to stalk me. It's crazy how when you get popular, everybody wants a piece of you. I laugh out loud. But anyways, we got the 10 of blades on that decision. And I got a lot of other cards. I literally spent $300 on cards. All right, you got, and this talks about rest now. Your energy is depleted and you no longer resist change, but allow it to happen, even though it hurts. This card is a sign that you are ready to accept defeat and the pain that comes with it. There's no energy left to fight, so stay down, rest. You are ready to feel it. You are ready to be changed by it, and there will be no more pain from this enemy. Apparently, there's some kind of enemy you got going on, or somebody that's jealous of you, or something like that. I'll put this here for your central core energy. These pick up the energy that's within you. So, okay, there's Chong. He's eating a bunch of stuff. I don't know if you kids there. He's behind all my pillows over here. There he is. He's right there. All right. Chong says hello. It's been very cold here, Poja. Very cold. It is Poja. Yeah, Poja. Yeah, it's been very cold here. It was 9 degrees. It's so cold. He just looks at me like he wants to go outside, and I feel bad for all the animals over here because it's so cold. Crazy, I tell you. All right, and this Ace of Crowns for your energy, it says it's upright. No matter how excessive your financial goals may seem to others, these goals are valid. Honor your effort by seeing this particular idea through to completion. But if no longer holds your attention, step back and consider why this is. Have your goals actually changed, and are you still gathering resources? Shift your approach, not your focus. It's a lucrative idea. Whatever you got going on with your lucrative ideas, you got the Ace of Crowns from the House of Dragon. So, don't give up. I'm just going to put those there for your central energy because that's what it is, your central energy. Then you got the 2 of Crowns from this deck, and then I'll get into your question with my other cards here. And this 2 of Crowns is there's a reason you have been missing important deadlines. Maybe this could be helping your situation here. And recently, there are too many of them. Managing your schedule may seem like too much work, but there is currently enough on your plate to justify it. If you were recently in harmony with your commitments, that will come around again sooner if you want it to. Stay intentional with your time and energy. Perhaps a few things can be put on someone else's plate. I don't know. These cards say you got a lot of commitments that's going on. And there's a lot on your plate. So, the temperature right now is 9 degrees where I'm at. It's like Alaska. You go outside and you're instantly cold. I hate to say this, but I think that there's a lot of homeless people getting frostbite or just dying outside. It's so cold. Honest to God, that's the damn truth. I have good heat where I'm at, and I'm cold in my apartment. So it's messed up. It's messed up on a whole different level. But here's your central energy. This is what is representing you at this moment. And these are just extra suggestions. I'm going to get into your situation with being on the list for Italy. I'll get that going. But yeah, these are suggestions that's on your list, and this is what my spirit team is telling you. And they sense that you have good intentions and a good aura. And more importantly, you're not a narcissist, because apparently these narcissists, I watch strange things, Poja. I do. Besides listening to my favorite tarot card readers, and I am one. I guess apparently they're an enemy to the divine because their souls are dead, and every time they have sex and things like that, they don't really get the full pleasure of it because their souls are dead. And that's why they go through supplies, and that's why empaths hit them so devastatingly. Maybe there's a lot of empathic people just hitting these narcissists, and that's why there's so much love problems in the world. I don't know. But I'm going to get back to your situation. You got the Ace of Pentacles, and this is good for that. And this talks about manifestation and material abundance. You are on the cup of a new adventure or opportunity that has the potential to bring financial and material prosperity. You got that. These are just these short cards. If I had to go through these long cards for all the readings, it would take me 2 hours to do a damn reading. So I just do 3 cards from the expensive deck that has the most power. And that would be them. But this is good. This sounds promising for your adventure. I'll pull another one here. I got the King of Wands in reverse. And this just means leadership and vision. You are confident, charismatic, and capable of inspiring others to follow your lead. All right, this card is representing to me that your vision and leadership has been compromised by something. Means my name is confirmed? I don't know. I gotta see. We're just getting into the tarot. Tarot card readings take sometimes a half hour now, Poja. I'm trying to give you the full experience here. All right, we got where your leadership's compromised, but the Ace of Pentacles says you are. So let's pull a couple more cards for you. There's somebody talking smack about your name out there. I will tell you that. That's what the tarot is telling me. So if it's looking like you're on the list, but I would be careful about people that are not being truthful to you. I see enemies, people that are just acting crazy. You got some haters. Okay, then you got Temperance here. And this talks about finding balance and harmony in all of your areas of life. You may need to moderate your behavior, find a middle ground. There's something about somebody that's jealous of you that's coming through to me, and I do feel you're on this list, but be careful when you get there. So I just feel like there's somebody that's jealous of you. People get jealous of people all the time. Jealousy leads to devilish behavior. And a lot of people are jealous, and that spiritual cord is real. You don't want to mess with them. And then you got the Four of Cups here. And this is discontentment and apathy. You may be feeling unfulfilled or bored with your current situation and are in need of change. There's something going on with a change in your life. You feel like the tarot is telling me that there's something going on in your life where it's stagnant or something, and you just want to kind of make a positive change. Maybe it's the trip. Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes the tarot likes to tell you a lot of stuff. All right, then you got this Four of Pentacles, and it came out reversed, but I'm going to see if this really meant to be upright. It says possessiveness and control. You may be holding onto something too tightly, whether it be material possessions or emotional attachments. This did come up reverse, so you're not holding on. There's something that you were holding on to, ideas. I feel it was an idea or something in your life that was going on, but I feel it was released. We'll leave that how it came out, because maybe that's how it was meant to come out. So, and we'll go with that. And then you got the Hermit right here. And this is going within and seeking solitude and introspection. You may need to retreat from the world to find an inner peace and guidance. I feel you've been going through something. And I don't know, there's just a lot about this little gossip and stuff going on. But I do feel that this list, you are on this list, but I don't know. Since you're the only one here, I might as well get these other cards out and see what else is going on with this situation. But I do feel that you are on this list, though, Poja. But I feel like there's a lot of other stuff. But then other things came up from the tarot about your life. So you might as well get the whole benefit of the whole reading. All right. Here we go. The Hidden Truth. Okay, this is about love life. Let's not do that one. All right. We'll go with these love vibes. Love makes the world go round. These are positive cards here. Yeah, there's something going on where you're stagnant. I'm picking up this. There is a stagnancy. And there's people trying to hold you back. Maybe try to get yourself a moonstone or a quartz or something. Oh, hi, Christina. How you doing? I'm going to go finish up here. Yeah, I put Poja. I do see you getting on the slip, but I want to get you a couple oracle cards because you got a hater out here, Poja. All right, miles apart. You got this one. And this talks about even though you're physically apart, you're deeply emotionally entangled. Long distance love is never easy, but it's not impossible. I don't know. There's somebody going on in your life making you feel stagnant and stuff. Don't let that hold you back. I've been just listening about too many narcissists and stuff, and there's people that are jealous out there and will hold you back. It's terrible. I don't know why. They just do. And then, oh my God, possessiveness came out again, and it came out in the tarot. I said, someone here is holding on too tightly and is starting to suffocate the connection. Love shouldn't need to cage you. It doesn't need to cage you to claim you. I don't know. You got somebody interested in you. I'm picking that up. So, but yeah, I feel the trip is a thing, but I just figure since I tapped into the energy of the stagnantus, I know you guys in India are all about love. So I'm trying to get this going for you. And then you got still standing also. Says you didn't let hard times become a breaking point. This is a love that deepens with every test. Well, you're standing tall. I guess what's coming to my head is boundaries. Boundaries and you know, I had to do boundaries too, so I get it. Boundaries are hard. And then you got ride or die. And this says this is about unwavering loyalty, the kind that stays through thick and thin. You've got a ride or die by your side. Cherish and defend them fiercely. There is somebody that can be possessive at times, but I feel if you talk to them about situations, you could work yourself through. I feel this is not a narcissist. I just wanted to fish around to see if you were having a narcissist. So, and then love is love. Okay, you got that. I think you're safe here, and you're just feeling stagnant because you just want adventure. But I see the trip coming. Oh my God, this person from Snapchat is just trying to message me. I don't even know this person. It's crazy. I never answer people that I don't personally know like this. I got too much going on in my life. But yeah, you're getting the trip. And I feel whoever you're with is tripping out about this trip. So I just repeated myself, tripping out about the trip. Oh my God, there he goes again. I don't even know who this guy is in Snapchat. When the hell did I become popular? But yeah, he's very worried about you, Pooja. He's worried that you're not going to come back, and you guys have a very strong energy over there in India. You really do. You guys are wonderful, so I'm sure you'll work through it. All right, Christina. Oh, hello. How are you? Brazil. Look at that. You want advice in general for me? Sure. I'll get you some from the House of Dragon since I got dragon descendants. They seem to be very accurate. And I hope your trip goes well, Pooja. And thank you for stopping by at Chong the Dog. And you know, hug a dog. Give a dog some food or animals in general. Love the planet. Recycle and all that, because this is how I got started. Because when I got my dog and rescued him, I wanted to make sure my dog got his wish fulfillment. He wants his friends to be free. This is what he wants. So this is what I do. All right, Christina. Let me get Christina's. These readings take a minute now, guys. Just for me to take one reading takes a half of an hour now. Bear with me. So let me get to the crowns here. You got from this, you got the 7 of crowns. All right, here. Dragons, tankards, where's crowns? There we go. Okay, and that's the 7. All right, we got 7 of crowns. All right, so I'll put this up here for your general energy. Here's the general one. All right, Christina. This talks about your efforts at improving yourself have not gone unnoticed. If nothing has been offered to recognize you for such mastery, ask for it. Should the answer be no, your knowledge of your worth is now on their mind. This is retrospecting your words. Stay focused, but only if it serves you. And these are your central energies. These are just what is within that you don't see. All right, and then you got the High Priestess in reverse. Let me see here. The High Priestess. And these have very nice literal meanings. I really like this here. All right, the High Priestess in reverse is the High Priestess reverse urges you to trust the feeling that someone is lying to you or withholding important details. And I am an oracle reader, Christina. And if you know something isn't quite right, pull on that thread more than you usually would. This is not the time, nor this is the time to convince yourself that all is well. Okay. Someone is lying to you. I will tell you that. So we're going to put this one here. A lot of people lie. Lying is, I guess, a part of everyone's daily digestion these days. All right, then you got the Emperor. So let's see what here. And he is in upright. All right, then you got as the protector in the reading, the Emperor commands the hall using strength and logic, no matter how emotionally charged the situation may be. Channel viscerays by letting your feelings rise to the surface. It is long overdue. Once you have done so, any conflicting emotions will be tempered by the unspoken assurance that logic prevails. All right. Use your discernment. Someone is lying. So let's get the tarot out on this. Well, yeah, let's get the tarot out on this. My other ones. These I like to use for the central energy. Let's get these babies out for this one. For you, Christina. All right, be patient for the next one. I'll let you know with the next one. You might have to put your question in again. These readings take a long time. Sometimes for some readings they're an hour, depending on how detailed. The short readings, they still take at least 20 minutes. So bear with me. This is not Burger King over here. It's not the fastest service going. All right, you got the Three of Cups, Christina. And this is celebration and friendship. You are surrounded by supportive friends and family who love and appreciate you. All right, that's good. You got people that love and appreciate you. I'm glad to see that. And let me see else what we got here for you. And the tarot. All right, we got Six of Wands. Six of Wands is victory and recognition. Your hard work and perseverance have paid off. And you are being recognized for your achievements. That's good. You just got that liar. Somebody lying to you. There's always someone lying. When you're doing good, there's always a hater, Christina. Always a hater. They're terrible. Sometimes they can attack you maliciously. All right. Oh my God, you got the devil in reverse. All right. This talks about temptation and materialism. You may be caught in a situation that is causing you to feel trapped or powerless. And it's coming out. You're not fully in the situation, but the devil's looking at you. This has to be the liar that was over here. These liars are everywhere. I hope it's not a narcissist, Christina. They say they're soulless. That's all over YouTube. That they're soulless and they have no presence and they don't ever feel a true connection. There's all kinds of stuff going on about narcissism. I'm afraid of these narcissists. All right, then you got death in reverse also. All right. And this means endings and new beginnings. You are being called to let go of what no longer serves you and make way for new growth and transformation. And it's in reverse, so it's in the field with the devil. So, somebody that is just trying to put you in a bad situation, and I don't know, there's just a lot going on with that. I just feel that there's people gossiping and doing some false narratives against you. I feel it. I'd be careful. And there's literally somebody lying about you, so be careful about that. And I'll just pull two more cards and get to the next question. Then you got the world in reverse. I'll see if my spirit guides say this goes forward the other way. Talks about completion and fulfillment. You have received a major milestone and are ready to move on to the next phase of your journey. My spirit guides are telling me reverse. The devil's holding you back. You gotta let somebody go, truly go, and not just back and forth. It has to be truly gone for you to move on to another cycle. Because these attachments, they will eat up at your soul. And these attachments that eat at your soul, they could take your blessings and a lot of stuff. And the devil is real. This devil energy really is. And you got the King of Swords. This could embody you or someone else. It's just energy. Take it as it resonates. And this is authority and truth. You are a natural leader who values honesty, integrity, and is willing to speak truth to power. This is you. It does say king, it just means you're empowering king energy. I don't know, Christina. You see, everything seems good except for this one liar that's just right up in your field. And he just there saying hello. Find out who you got to cut off in your life because your path is a good path, but with that thing in your field, no. Whoever's lying to you, standing in a way, and they're jealous of you. And the liar came up in the main spread with the House of Dragons, so there's a liar somewhere. But they're easy to pan out. You know, just be careful, use your discernment, and get them out of there so you could complete the cycle and move on to your blessings. Because everybody gets blessings. Big or small, spiritual blessings, a lot of stuff. So, but I'm listening attentively. There's delay. I didn't know there was delay. I'm sorry if there's a delay. I mean, I'm on my computer, so. But yeah, get rid of the liar, Christina. The liar is doing something to block something for you, and it's not good. This liar is going to not be good for you. So, and I just say that, and I honestly, I want to say it's a male energy. It feels really heavy male, or just somebody that's just really kind of has that domineering male force. It could be a woman that's just really nasty and pushy, but it feels like a male energy. So I don't know. Take the just whoever's real bossy and pushing your energy, just get rid of them. They don't seem like they're good people. All right. Yeah, there is. Well, sometimes that happens when the devil gets in your field. There's a lot of there's not everyone's upright when you have that negative energy. You got to alchemize it, turn it around, get it out of get it away from you. I'm an alchemizer. I alchemize energy. People send me energy. I just tell them send it to me. I'll transmute that. I don't care. Use it to my advantage, but that's part of my abilities is I can alchemize. So if you can't alchemize it, you have to learn to get rid of it and use crystals. There's a lot of good crystals you can use. A lot of them. Oh, you're welcome. I don't know what is going on with my Snapchat. This this guy keeps trying to contact me. I don't know who the hell he is. Maybe he's a thing. Maybe he's one of these scammers. Oh, thank you. No, I try to always send positive stuff and tell people about liars and stuff. I transmute a lot of energy on a daily, and some of it just disgusts my soul. I don't like, I hate these narcissists. I hate people of these that have this narcissist, all this narcissist behaviors. It's devilish, it's terrible, and it's horrible. And I try to jump on and take care of, in between tapings and take your guys' questions because I miss the old days. I really do. Where I was happy to get a couple people and had less things to do. Now I seem to have more to do on top of, I don't know if you guys got my one card readings. I've been putting them out every day. I personally, when I put them out on my uploads, I personally pull them from my deck and whatever I feel from the card. And I got new programming because I'm an editor. I edit my own shit. So I don't have no one pay for it. I've done it since I was on other platforms, but somehow people have been doing fake profiles on little old me. And I don't bother nobody. And I just come here, but when I was on Facebook, which I'm not no more, and I've been trying to delete the profile, I used to always I learned how to make videos and I love editing. Editing's beautiful. I love it. But I do my own one thing readings, and YouTube gave me a program that's amazing and I can make my own. I literally can make my own little readings and they're wonderful and I love them. I can get all these videos just in this AI ones they gave me was wonderful. The programming. So, yeah, I mean, if anything resonates with you through that, let me know because they are one card readings and I use my oracle cards and lots of stuff with them. So, you're welcome, Christina. Oh yeah, it's very hard to deal with bad energies. Bad energies, I mean, I will talk to you about bad energies. They're only affect you if you let them. And I do know that I know it sounds crazy and I'm not trying to be over religious, but if you pray, they don't like the name of God, bad energies. They don't. So if you're praying, or even if you just say, please God help me, amen, these bad energies seem to not be around. You don't have to say a formal prayer. You don't have to sit there and say, oh my God, I don't know the Hail Mary, or I forgot the Apostles' Creed, or just stuff like that. God doesn't care how you say the prayer. as long as you say it and you say amen or you call out his name, whether it be a lot of stuff. So that's what I hear. That's what I do. Oh, yeah, it does. And it makes these dark energies just dissipate. They go away. They don't like the name of God. They don't like good things. They don't like any of it. They absolutely hate it. So I will tell you that if you're dealing with them, even if you say it in your head, if you're at work, these negative energies will go away and your day will get better. And people forget that. They really do. I do it all the time. Sometimes when people are bothering me at work, you'll find this hilarious. I always sit there and they all know I do tarot card readings. They're terrified of me. I always go, man, we need 911 Jesus. I was like, please help please help that person that's all grouchy. I'll name them out and say amen. And they leave me alone. So, and people that are trying to hurt you and just doing horrible things, they honestly don't like when you mention the name of God. So they'll go away and you'll never hear from them again. And sometimes you're like, good. Thank God. I don't want to hear from them anyways. So that is one good way of getting rid of these dark energies. Me, I just transmute it and I just move about my day. I've had people using kitchen magic against me, trying to manifest demons on me and all kinds of stuff. I've literally just prayed and I just asked God to help me, and I don't have, and all their little kitchen magic goes right back to them. And there's a lot of people that do this. I mean, dark negative energy, and all it is these kitchen witches. They're giving out energy, and if they're giving out negative energy, it's coming right back and bouncing off. It's crazy. But oh, yeah, someone gave me that as a gift, and I like the Marilyn Monroe, and it's cold. I like Marilyn Monroe. She's very misunderstood. I know she had sex with President Kennedy, and I know she was. I don't know. They say she was a bit of. She got around. Let's just put that way. But I feel for her. I feel like she was a soul that never got a good chance. She was a model and an actress and one of the most beautiful people in the world, but she didn't get a fair chance in life. And I feel bad. Even Elton John made a song about her. She got into drugs, and I was reading a book and they said that the mob was kind of exploiting her for a little bit, and just a lot of things. She's just been through a lot of bad things. But she still endured and shined her light in the world. And she got exploited, and it's terrible how she got exploited, but that's why I like her. And I'd like to decorate with weird different things. Well, thank you for liking my blanket. All right. Is there another question? That's God's way of clearing the path from bed. Oh, yes. God did mine. I had all kinds of kitchen witches and demons coming after me. I even seen the affirmations, but you know what? I'm a transmuter. I transmute energy. I say, not today, Satan. And I just suck it up and I use it to manifest. But God did. He put them all under a tower. And I just say here, did my live streams, healed, leveled up, transformed, and all of their stuff kept bouncing off. And I would see these terrible things, and I'm okay. You look ugly. And I just went about watching TV and did my thing, and none of it bothered. And then I guess while I'm sitting here, God was just destroying people's lives for calling bad on my name. But I didn't say nothing. I stayed silent, and I'm told God I'm not opening that door no more. And me and God made a pact, and He took care of everything for me. Now, I don't know. I just wait to see what God brings me. Maybe I'll have another soulmate. Who knows? But I guess I know my divine mission. My divine one. I know. I guess I got two. I always thought it was nursing, but on top of nursing, I meant to help people out spiritually and physically. So go figure. And then I've just been dealing with things with my dad's death and stuff, and God got me. And I'm okay with it. And and anybody who doesn't say that God's exists, they're crazy. They're crazy as hell for not saying God exists. It really is. So it's terrible. But I'm ready for another reading. If you guys want another reading, I got all kinds of happy cards. Happy cards. God gave me, he cleared up my third eye where I'm actually more clairvoyant now. So, I do. I just want peace. I just want peace. I want negative things to stop. I want people to stop hurting each other. I want people to stop hurting animals. I did a video. I taped it. I put it in the community. And there was somebody that was sacrificing dogs. And I picked up on the energy, and it almost broke my damn heart. It was terrible. I woke up with a tear in my eye, and it was from dark magic, and it's terrible. And you got fake tarot card readers around here. They charge you all this money. And my thing is, I think it's a calling, and it's one thing if you really trust the person and they're doing spiritual healing, but if they're doing like all this dark magic and stuff, it affects a lot of bad people in a bad way. And I don't know. It's just terrible. But I did a whole reading on it and about the whole thing and all that, and some of those animals did not make it. And I made sure that they had a voice. So, and I've always been able to channel. I've always been a medium. So, if you guys want to hear about maybe one of your dead relatives, I did a one reading that somebody's dead ancestors wanted me to get a message out for them. I can do that too. When I was younger and about 9 or 10, I just started seeing more dead than living. So I'm kind of used to seeing them and talking to them, and I know how to protect myself, and I can channel them also. So if I get a channeled message from somebody, from their ancestors, I always put those through. I do. But yeah, people are out here doing crazy stuff, these cults. And when I home in the energy and God sends me that energy and wants me to get it out, it's heartbreaking. It hurts my soul. It really does. I don't like it. But those animals that got tortured and those people that are doing horrible things, they got to be called out. And God has to know about it. It is what it is. Doing God's work, sometimes you see terrible things. I do. I don't really, it doesn't scare me because I can transmute energy, but all the same, it makes me sad to see the destruction because innocent people get hurt. And when the innocent gets hurt to that degree, it's a terrible tragedy. The destruction of innocence, I think, in my field is the worst thing you can have to look at, but to be able to report it, you got to look at it. So, but yeah, that was one of my most heart-wrenching ones that I taped, and it's right there on the community. I have it out there, but just to keep it organized, I put it right where on the community board, the videos of those that I make. So, see here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love my animals. Your father Hector passed away. So you want to get a reading on him to see what he made? Oh, thank you. He is. He's with me now. He's not leaving until he's not ascending. I've ascended 3 times. On my 4th ascension, I took on generational. What did God tell? I had a choice when I went through my dark night of the soul. I can ascend with all my ancestors and take on all their pain, or I could. They told me that I could, or I could just do my own. I did my whole bloodline, and it took a month to process pain and process it. So he's here, and they're all with me. So I got them all. But let's get Hector. Let's get Hector's voice out, because the dead like to have their voice. They like to be heard, because sometimes we don't listen enough to our ancestors about stuff, and sometimes they got stuff they want to say. But my mom's out here, and she going to get Hector for us. She's they spirits pick up a lot of energy. I got my beloved dead one here, and we'll go do that. I mean, I could do tarot too, but I do like to channel dead, because I feel the dead's voice is just as important as the living. Because they sit there and they watch everyone they love, and sometimes they watch them screw up and just do a lot of stuff. And it's just not right that the dead, sometimes don't get their whole voice out. And it makes me sad when this happens. So I try to vindicate the dead too with the living, because death is just a rebirth, and sometimes they want to watch and pass on certain times, and they want to protect people, and I get it. So, all right, and this is Andrea. All right, Andrea, Mom already got. I'm picking up on the energy of Hector. My mom went ahead and got her. She's my mom and my auntie Michelle, they are spiritualists, and they're gifted in this area. I guess you would call them low-key witches, but I don't like the term witches, because it's just people that are more, could tap into energy more, and I like to say spiritualist. I don't think that it's right to call. I don't like the name witches. I think they got a bad rap through history. But Hector here has something to say to you. All right, so now I'll get more detailed things, but we'll go here. And my book has hair, and this is hardship. And let's go through the Book of the Dead for the specific ones. All right, let's see here. These are just oracle readings that the dead, I don't know how they know, but they know. They honestly know. They know what card to pick. I don't know why. I don't know how they're like superheroes like this, but they know. All right, I'm going to read you Hardship, Andrea. And this is a long one. It says, into each life, some rain must fall. And it says, wrote the poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Okay, that said, hardship is also the card that takes you out at the knees. When it validates an individual, a loved one, or a story. Hardship acknowledges dire experiences of oppression, poverty, and provision, ranging from the most basic human needs food, water, clothing, shelter, and safety to suffering caused by psychological function. Emotional or social changes, hardship inflicts too much on those without enough. Those feelings of despair aren't caused by unbalanced chakras or lack of mindfulness. There's a harrowing life experience present that cannot always be cured from within. The process of healing can only begin once the root cause has been addressed. And the circumstances supported or changed. When validating departed loved ones, stepping forward to work with you, remember that hardship doesn't describe their current state of consciousness. Transition souls through their earthly affections. If you're holding on to any heartache or accumulating with their memory, your loved ones don't want this for you. They want you to remember their fighting spirit and know their legacy, not pain. And it says, choose courage. The world needs your heart and voice. Honor your loved one's memory by lighting up this epigenic marker. This card also indicate inherited or learned attitude of scarcity, a default narrative that you never have comprehensively enough. Despite evidence of the contrary, the beloved dead hardship reminds you to count your blessings and to do the best of your ability. Be present for the days and the moments that are bright and cheery and unto your life. Some rain must fall. You must be going through hardship. We'll go through some oracle ones because pulling too many of the dead cards would take like an hour. So let's see here. Let's see what the dearly departed say. All right, here's some heaven cards for you for him. For Hector. He's very funny over here. He's just over here and talking about drinking tea. And he wants me to tell you that he loves you. He loves you a lot, even through all the hardships you're going through. He says that life is hard, loving is hard, but he's glad that he was there to watch you become such a beautiful woman. This is what he's telling me. And now he says, now I have no pain. He said in life he's had pain. He had some health issues. And he tried to get through it because even though he woke up with pain, he loved you so much. And he put up with the pain because through the pain came the happiness of seeing everybody. And then he has here the little girl with the dog. It's so cute. And that's, I am just a thought away. He says, close your eyes, pray to God, and you will hear my voice. This is what he tells me. He says when you're meditating, he says he knows you like to meditate. So when you're meditating, call on him. And he says if you have to, call on him through prayer and you will hear him. And God will deliver his energy to you. And and he says, I feel healthy and happy. He's in the other realm feeling healthy and happy, watching over you. He is such a beautiful person. He doesn't even have one sin on his belt, this Hector. He really doesn't. He's just so genuine and authentic. And then you got the lighthouse here. And that's you are never alone. So true, Hector. He's laughing. He thinks it's funny. We are really never alone. The dead are always surrounding us. Even the dead we don't want to surround us are surrounding us. I'm telling you. Even the crazy dead people that have more sins on their belt than China got rice. I used to hear that all the time because in China there's a lot of rice dishes, but yeah, they're even surrounding. Sometimes I be getting dead thugs around me. It's crazy. Then you got the unicorn or the horse. Oh, okay. You see them all the time too. Oh yeah. I see like these people that were murderers and stuff, and they be looking all crazy, and it's like really, it's like you must be in purgatory. All right, you got the unicorn. It says, as a soul, I can be in several places at once. He was an elevated soul, so he doesn't. He gets to move around, and he actually gets to. He's not imprisoned like some of the other souls. And then it said, "Oh my God, I had to leave that way." Maybe he had to leave in such a way when he wanted to stay longer, but when the Reaper came, he had to go because sometimes I don't understand it fully. It's just I know I died before and came back, but sometimes when you go, you're meant to go at a certain time so your energy could be brought back and given to other people. Or something else can happen. Sometimes your death has to happen for something else to happen. And they're shown that when they die. So if it's to for your better good for another event to happen because death causes change, sometimes they have to go at a certain time. Or if they stay any longer, it just makes people stagnant. So sometimes that's why they just let go. So I found that out when I died, and it wasn't my time. Oh my God, hang on. Okay, there we go. My mouse got messed up. Oh, does that mean healer in English? Oh, okay. Oh, you got the ashes with you? Well, just start meditating and talking to him. He's there. He's not. He says he's not passing over, and he had the choice, and he decided to stay. My dad passed over, and I see him every day, and he stays. You got to call to him. Call to him and start talking to him. I talk to. I don't even care. Everybody knows I talk to dead people. They think I'm crazy, and I don't care. But yeah, if you call to them, and if you're blood, they're gonna come, and you could call to them, and obviously he's gonna come. He's your one of your spirit guides. I hear my mom's telling me that he's one of your actual on your spirit team. That's what I'm told, and I'm told mom just gave me clarification. You're a healer. Mom says you're a healer. And she told me to start tapping into your energy. She says you can heal and you can help spiritually heal people. So I feel like you should start going into there. Oh, you pray in tongues? Well, that's good. So when all you got to do is just pray and ask God to, let it be seen every day, Hector. I just did my third ascension and I seen my ancestors' pain, and they were in war a lot and they had a lot of emotional wounds and they couldn't fully pass over because of things, the trauma and stuff, and then they just died. So that's what I did. I just decided when I processed all their pain, now they're here to help me, and then they're gonna eventually just be reborn again. But yeah, that's what I was told by Hector. He said that he's very proud of you to be able to do all kinds of stuff like that. So, and something told me to come on at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what it was. Mom told me I should go on live. Maybe it was to talk to you about Hector. Generally, it's about a light worker that I'm being told to go live with all the time. They've been protecting me against demons and everything. My whole bloodline, since I helped them, they've been very protective of me. So I'm glad I got in here and talked to you and told you about Hector, because I feel there's, you got that calling and you need to maybe just go out, and mom's encouraging me to go to your community, to go everywhere in your community and just start helping who you can help. There's a war, there's a spiritual war going on, and mom doesn't want darkness to win. She told me she doesn't. She wants good to prevail. We're in God's trying to promote a lot of light workers. And sometimes I get compelled to come on over here to fish out light workers. So, I guess God's asking me now to tell you to, if you have to, if somebody comes across, try to promote the light, because the darkness is all around us, all around us. And it's a dirty fight. It's a dirty fight. But I think we could win. We just gotta gather together. This is why God helped me in such a bad time in my life, because He wants me to try to gather as many people as I can on the mission. So, but I'm gonna go ahead now that I found my light worker and I've been on here an hour also. I'm gonna try to come on live tomorrow. I've just been really tired. I had a spiritual attack yesterday and it was pretty damn intense. My son came and he noticed it, and I had to light a candle and everything. So I slept most of the time on Monday and was hanging out and being spiritually attacked. But other than that, it was okay. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump off here. But yeah, Hector wants you to keep up the good fight. He's fighting from, I think they call it 3D, the other readers. He's fighting from 3D and you're fighting from 5D. So keep his ashes and keep them there and keep projecting them, and you'll be good. Maybe you can help me fight off the demons I got over here, where I got all these people doing demon spells on me and trying to kill my voice and everything else. So maybe you can help me over here, bring God's word out. So he sits next to Archangel. Oh, okay, that's good. That is good. Maybe I was about to reach out for you to help me with all these kitchen witches trying to kill me. They're trying to take my abundance. They're trying to stop my gifts. They're trying a lot, these kitchen witches over here in America, and they want to see me dead. They've been doing spells to try to hurt me and make me sick. It's been crazy. San Miguel. Okay. So San Miguel. That's pretty. That is really pretty. I don't I just have one of these basic. I'm just Michelle. I actually, you know what is so crazy? My mother told me when I was younger that I was named after Michael the Archangel. My name was supposed to be Michael. My mom said that he is my guardian angel. And my mom told me, because I watched my mom die, died from a demonic attack and she got sick. And she told me that he was going to be with me the whole entire time. And I seen angels all around her and I watched her die. It was crazy. But yeah, she told me that Michael the Archangel literally was my archangel. And he saved me in my darkest hour and he still does. He really rocks. So, yeah, definitely put Hector's ashes by that. So, yeah, maybe you could send me good vibes, you and Hector over there, and help me and my mom. Well, since my mom is able to talk to him because she's in the same kind of dimension as him. Hell, maybe you could send me some spiritual protection. I got lots of devilish demons after me, and I'm not standing down. I'll die trying to get my message out. I don't even give a damn anymore. I'm just tired of fighting these. It's one demon after another after another. And I just stay strong. Okay, please save me plenty of times also. Pause my grandfather. Oh my god, who is this? Okay. Oh my god. Oh Lord. What the hell is going on? Alright. Oh my god. Minimize. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I had a whole lot of stuff going on there. I don't know what's going on my computer. I don't know if you're still there. A lot going on. Oh, I'm sorry, Karan. My computer done went crazy. I thought I lost the damn live stream. How you been, Karan? Both my grandmothers are on the other side. Yeah, mine too. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. This person on Snapchat's bothering me. I got my computer attached to lots of stuff. But yeah, my whole family is pretty much dead. I'm the only one left alive. Yeah, I got a lot of people on the other side. That's probably why they're all around me. So, all right. All right, Karan, put your question in again. These readings, now that I've had my third ascension, have gotten really detailed, really detailed. It takes me almost 20 minutes to do a question now. I even got really fancy cards. That's why I don't know if you've seen the tapings when I do collective ones. But I have all kinds of stuff going on these days. I've gotten fancy. So go ahead and just repost it. But yeah, I've had my grandmothers. Yeah, they're all on the other side. It's very lonely when most of your family is dead except for your kids. Oh my god, this is Snapchat thing again. Okay, it went away, thank God. Okay, when What can I expect in the remaining days of January? All right. I'll get you stuff from the House of Dragon to do that. I was listening to one of my favorite readers, and they're talking to me about that my ancestors said about my vaping. It would be something my ancestors would say too. All right, let me put this over here, my little mousy thing. Oh my god. I swear to God, the energy on this computer. So you know the spirits work through energy, so. Oh, I already did yours, Andrea. I did a whole 20 minutes of your question. So, yeah, I mean, maybe just to look at the stream for the first one, but I dedicated 20 minutes to your question. But yeah, and I'll be probably by the time YouTube's gone, making sure I didn't cuss or say the M word, which is because you're not allowed to say certain words. And once they go through everything I said or didn't say, then they'll release it. But yeah, I did a whole 20 minutes of it, so I'm just letting you know. Now, let me get Kurans here from the House of Dragon here. All right, you got the Six of Dragons. And these get kind of deep with my third ascension Quran because I did ascend a third time because I was going through a lot of stuff and had my dark night of the soul and ascended with all of my ancestors and my dark night of the soul, and I had a soul death and came back. And God was there for me, and I became a light worker officially. So it's going to come out very oracle-y because I'm more of an oracle reader now. I always have been, just did not know it. But you got the Six of Dragons for your main energy for January. These are very strong cards. I'm gonna put them up in that board there. I like these. They're nice. All right, I gotta find. Is it here? Okay, Six of Dragons. Okay. I was looking at these other ones. Queen of Dragons. Okay, we got Six of Dragons for you for your energy field, Kron. And up right there is plenty more progress being made than you realize. Whether the signs are pointing you in this directions or not, victory is yours if you continue on the current trajectory. All right, then you got the King of Blades from the House of Dragon for your central energy. And you got to get the central energy to figure out what's going on. Because it just makes sense. All right, at least I'm finding out where all my things are. All right, the King of Blades is upright for your central energy. And this talks about the power emanating from exacting. Is it? Okay, exacting member of your circle is working towards you. If you are just starting to realize your own strengths, this card is your sign that you can trust anyone who offers to help you wield it. They may be cunning, but their offer of assistance is authentic. It comes from a place of respect. Their willingness to share how they found and maintain their power speaks volumes to your own potential. Listen and learn. You will know they're genuine when you feel the ripples of truth in your core sooner than you think. You will be the one asked to dictate your story. This is good news for you, Kron. You've had a lot of bad troubles. Then you got the Two of Tankers. This is what you don't see, Kron. Sometimes there's a lot of stuff we don't see. Things we don't see are behind us. That's why there's tarot card readers. Because that's the way it is. And that was the two. Okay. You got the Two of Tankers for your Suntalar energy. It says the connection you feel with the new addition to your circle is mutual, and the chemistry is undeniable. Take this card as a sign that they will also want to take the next step in this partnership. If you have any hesitations, simply ask them. It's likely they are wondering the same. You're finally going to have some good luck, I feel. I'm so happy for you, Karan. You've had a hard life to go through so far with all these people lying to you. And I mean lying to you. They be going crazy lying. You've had like the worst luck I've ever had. All right, this is for love, for my love readings here. I don't want to use those. All right. All right, here you go. All right, we'll just use these oracle readings here instead of getting the tarot involved. I don't know what is going on. Snapchat's going crazy. Okay. I am just going to get rid of this. There we go. I'm getting rid of that. I think my mouse was the problem. Oh, hi, Thelma. How you doing? All right. I'm getting some oracle cards for you, Karan. What's going on? All right. All right. Here we got hope for you this year, this month. And this says, the little bird of hope says, no matter how heavy the moment feels, trust this too shall pass. Your angels surround you with love and assurance, reminding you to change. That change is truly possible. I guess I'm being told by my family and my mother that you lost hope. And all hope is eternal, she tells me to tell you. Life is about change, and your cycles are closing out. And I guess you were under a tower for a while because of association with somebody you were with. Mom told me to watch who you associate yourself with and who you help. My mother's saying that you put yourself into a tower situation where you were getting one bad luck after another. And you got to watch who you're with. If you see somebody's in despair, lying to you about something, and the universe put them in a spiritual court, it affects you. And you get the same punishment they do because of association. Then you got surrender. And this is release your need to control the outcome. Surrender is not powerlessness, but the sacred recognition that you are intricately connected to a higher intelligence, one that flows through you, not apart from you. My mother's telling me that you're always trying to be one step ahead and you're always worried about how everything's going to turn out. And sometimes you sabotage yourself, Grant, when you do this. The thing is, look for the signs, look for people to trust, and when you pray, Mom says to actually open your heart up for suggestions and stuff while you're praying. So, what are you doing, Chong? All right, Chong's over here sniffing pillows. But yeah, you gotta just have a little faith in God that things are gonna work out to your advantage, and stop trying to save everybody. The people you're trying to save is in a dang tower, she says. She says, let them deal with their own self pity. This is not me, this is my mother saying this. And then you got confirmation 222. So, well, I mean, you're never going to know the exact dates. It's when your cycle closes. So, Mom's saying that your cycle just closed from somebody that you were associated with. And when you associate yourself with people that are, I guess, just doing bad things or have done bad things to people, and sometimes when you're redirected in a way to get away from them, you got to listen to them, because you get almost the same karma as they get. You've got the backlash from karma, and you got to wait till the cycle closes out. Sometimes it could be a month, sometimes 2 months. I mean, it's a terrible thing. I mean, they got the worst of the karma, but you'll get some of it. But you got to wait for God to to give your abundance back and close that door. And to close that door means sometimes to not go back to whatever romantic connection you had. But you did get confirmation number 222. This talks about your angels and your guides walk beside you, affirming that your energy is in renaissance with your highest timeline. Trust that this is the moment that is divinely placed, for you are exactly where you're meant to be. Whatever heartache you got and things going on in your life, and whatever you're at is where you're supposed to be right now. So I would just maybe just start not thinking so much about the money, because sometimes if you think too much about the money, God tries to teach you lessons and won't give you that money until you think of a higher purpose. That's what he does. I never think about how much money I'm going to get. If I'm not financially secure, things like that doesn't bother me. And then that's when you end up getting the money, when it doesn't bother you to get the money, because God wants to make sure it goes here. And then you got greed. Oh my God. Somebody around you is greedy. It says chasing excess pulls you away from the abundance already present in your life. Shift your focus from accumulation to appreciation, and your hunger for more will be replaced by the joy that already is. I guess maybe just stop focusing on if you have the money or not. And once you're not focused on the money and you're just happy and you just go in your divine calling, that's when the money's going to come in. This is what this card pretty much means. I mean, it's honestly, we created money. We're the ones that made this currency. God did not make it. God just wants us to know this. And then enemy, oh my God. I wish I was making this up. You got an enemy card here. Be careful who you share your energy with, for you live in a world with both darkness and light. I guess I was right. Whoever you were with was under a tower, and you got the backlash of karma. And you didn't even do nothing wrong, but got a backlash of karma. I mean, I don't know if I'm privy to the information of when his tower is going to be done, but start evaluating who you need to kind of separate yourself and then to share your energy, read between the lines. I can't say some words on here, but you were in the sheets with somebody, and anything of a sexual nature, you're sharing energy. So whoever you're sleeping with is under a tower for doing something God just did not like. I mean, he didn't like hurt nobody, but it was from like a breakup or something, or just some kind of karma buildup. I would be careful with that. That's why you got your money blockage here. And then you got temporary, so at least it's going to be cleared out. It says the tension you feel around a situation is only temporary. Rest assured, the energy will clear and you will be able to continue moving forward. You're being put in a stalemate. Mom says probably going to be the end of the month or so. God has to clear out the situation of your lover. He did something to somebody and lied to you, and he's under karma, and you're getting the backlash of it. And his abundance got taken away, so your abundance got sacrificed too. Sometimes if someone says that, this person did this person that or whatever, and you're with somebody, sometimes look a little deeper and see if they're lying to you. Maybe they did something also to trigger a bad romantic situation. It might have been a chosen one, a light worker. It could have been anybody that they kind of messed over and hurt and put them in a tower moment. And if they were of angelic descent or a light worker, they get automatic towers. And whoever steps in to be the next person and they don't move aside and let them learn their lesson, they get backlash of karma. It happens a lot in the business world. I know you're a businesswoman, so you gotta be careful. So you haven't slept with no one. Maybe you're associated with somebody. Could be through association. It's somebody that you were trying to save. It could be somebody that you just come in and you're helping and you're stopping from some kind of karma. It could be anything like that. Or just a backlash of something. It's something about a backlash of something. I don't know. I just get delivered the message. That's all I get delivered. Or it just could be that it says you're coming and everything, the negative is clearing out. Maybe it's someone you're surrounded by that has this karma. It could be maybe a business partner that has the karma. Somebody has the karma. And if they're associated in your business life, then they're getting the backlash of it. And you are, because you're a business partner with them. In the business industry, I'm afraid I would get a business. I would have to have a million crosses at my door. Business partners could do it too, so. But I'm going to go ahead and take me a nap. But it's being cleared out, Quran, and your abundance is coming. You got a 2222. You can look up the angel numbers. It's somebody that you were helping out or something. And negative stuff's being cleared out of your path. I do have that. So hopefully by the end of January, everything will be cleared out of your path. That I will tell you. So hopefully, because we're here and it's hopefully almost February, so it could just be business association. But Mom wants me to tell you when you do. Okay, well, if you're seeing 222, abundance is coming and negativity is being cleared out of your path. I'm thinking for you, it might be more of a business partner that's getting some backlash of karma. Maybe check him, make sure he's not doing nothing bad on your business, make sure he's not doing nothing bad on these books. Make sure everything is going kosher, and maybe pray to God and Michael the Archangel to protect you and protect you against whoever's doing harm or bad against your business. So you got the enemy card, so there's somebody. And God is the 222, it means it's being cleared out. So hopefully, I don't know, at the end of this month, it's hopefully cleared out for you, because we all need our money. But I need to get my sleep now, and I'm glad to actually see you. I was going, maybe I should go in a different time. I know I'm busy with all these recordings and stuff, but I'm glad to keep touch with you, and I'll pray for you in the month of January that you find your enemy and stuff. And thank you for all your time, everybody, but I got to get rolling because I'm exhausted and I got to do more shorts, and I got to do 2 videos tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to try to. It's just hard, but I'm going to try to come tomorrow again live. I am. I'm going to try. Everybody got me kind of busy on YouTube doing all kinds of different stuff, so I just do a lot of stuff, but I'm going to try to do more lives. And I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'll probably try to come tomorrow in between tapings and stuff, because it's 9 degrees outside, and I think a lot of animals have died in this cold, but me and Chong are just staying warm, so I'll probably have to go tomorrow. Oh, I will. And I got clarification from my mother that your negative energy of your enemies' karma is being cleared out, so you're good. But she wants you to keep the other messages in mind too, because you do have someone that has a crush on you, and she wants you to use discernment. So I have to use discernment when I find my new person, because they say energy vampires are going to want to get with me. I may stay single for a long time too. I've been single for a minute, and I'm enjoying it. And I fear these energy vampires, so be careful with the energy vampires, because there is someone that has a crush on you, just for a side note. All right, I love you, my friend Karan, and everyone else in the Chong the Dog family, and I'm going to try to get over here to see you guys and have another live after I do a bunch of other stuff for YouTube. And you guys have a great day, and I'm going to go sleep.